News just in. It looks like a sequel is in for A Man from U.n.c.l.e. 2 with Henry Cavill in development, with Guy Ritchie back in the directing chair. So this is big news. A Man from U.n.c.l.e. was actually where I kind of first got really introduced to Henry Cavill as a really good actor, and it's where I became a really big fan of him. So I am very much looking forward to this movie. It will be brilliant. But what we're going to discuss in today's video, we're going to talk about basically A Man from U.n.c.l.e., what it's going to be about, and kind of the news around it, and also some other news about Henry Cavill as well, and some of my perspectives on him as an actor. Now, before we begin, if you could hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, that'd be very much appreciated. And at the end of the video, if you liked what you heard, drop a comment down below and let me know what you think of this news. So, now that Henry Cavill has been let go of portraying Superman, now as I said in some of my previous videos, it is very sad that he has gone as Superman. He was a brilliant Superman, but it may be for the best because now he is free to pursue other roles and passion projects. So it appears that more franchises are calling about his services. Through our trusted and proven sources at Giant Freaking Robot, we can report that Man from U.n.c.l.e. 2 is being developed with Henry Cavill returning in the main role. Guy Ritchie is also returning to write and direct the sequel, though we are unsure about Armie Hammer will not be in it. Very much doubt this dude is going to be in it. A lot of stuff came out about him in recent years. He apparently did a lot of messed up things. He's not really acting anymore, so I very much doubt this guy is going to be in it. We're not going to touch too much on him in this video because this is mainly going to be about Henry Cavill and obviously Guy Ritchie directing and writing the sequel to A Man from U.n.c.l.e. Now, A Man from U.n.c.l.e. is originally based on a movie, I believe, from the 60s or 70s, which I have seen. Very good movie, and I thought they did an excellent job with the reboot there, and I believe it was 2015. Now, it is interesting that Guy Ritchie wants to make A Man from U.n.c.l.e. 2, as the first one did not exactly do quite well at the box office, even with Henry Cavill leading the cast. In fact, the Cavill-led feature bombed by only securing 107 million against a budget of around 80 million. Now, the thing around budgets is if they say 80 million, you'd kind of want to tack on about 50 or 60 more million for it to break even, because there's all those hidden expenses that they don't actually report in the budget. There's a lot of marketing around and a lot of other expenses. So when they say 80, they really mean add on an extra 50 to 60. So this probably didn't even break even or make a profit at all. So the fact that a sequel is in the works is very, very good, because I do believe it'll do well. Now, these are certainly not the kind of numbers that would warrant a sequel, but Cavill is quite a big draw these days, so box office numbers could change dramatically from 2015 to whenever this sequel is released. And I do very much agree. There are a lot more Cavill fans out there, myself included. I really like him as an actor, and I know if this came out in the cinema, I would be going to the cinema to see it, along of course with the new Mission Impossible. I love these type of spy action movies. They're just brilliant, and obviously this one is quite different to Mission Impossible, where yeah, I would absolutely go see this in the cinema. Drop a comment down below to let me know if you'd go see this in the cinema. Now, what's going on here is The Man from U.n.c.l.e. 2 could also serve as a precursor to seeing Henry Cavill take on the role of James Bond. Now, this one I don't really agree with too much. As good of a James Bond as Henry Cavill would be, I just really, really hope he doesn't become James Bond for a very, very good reason. Okay, so before you hit that dislike button, listen to my reason. James Bond is a very, very demanding role. Okay, you do not have time for other projects during it. Look at Daniel Craig. He was doing it for nearly 15 years and basically he had no time for other projects. So if Cavill does become James Bond, which as I said, he would be a phenomenal James Bond. He'd be great at it. Do not get me wrong. I just would love to see him doing other stuff. I want to see him doing Warhammer. There's rumors of him doing Hades in the upcoming live action Hercules. Like, there's so many things going on for Henry Cavill at the moment that if he got James Bond, he just wouldn't be able to do them. So as good as James Bond as he would be, selfish reason, I hope he doesn't go for James Bond, because yeah, I just want to see him doing passion projects that he wants to do, and I want to see him act in other roles, not just James Bond, even though he would be a brilliant James Bond. Now, I did report in a previous video, which you can see in the card just above, that Aaron Taylor-Johnson was in final talks. So he is the current forerunner for James Bond at the moment. So yeah, and now it looks like The Man from U.n.c.l.e. 2 could also bring back Alicia, I'm sorry if I butchered his second name, Vikander, to star alongside Henry Cavill. as she was quite fantastic in the movie. Vikander has since gone out on to win Best Supporting Actress for her role in The Danish Girl, and she was also to star in the Tomb Raider franchise. Though she has since been let go from the role, we would imagine that Guy Ritchie could bring her back to star alongside the role, alongside Cavill, which will likely be welcomed by all. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for this. I think this will go quite well. I want to know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Will you be going to see this in the cinema? Now, I will be making more news as it comes out. If you liked what you heard today, hit that like and subscribe button. If you didn't like what you heard today, drop a comment down below and let me know why. Until the next time, catch you on the next one. Bye bye.